Hello, and welcome to Learning English with Sophia.
We are so happy you are here with us.
I am the host speaker, and I will be your friend and your guide today.
And I am the expert speaker. It is really wonderful to be here. I am ready to help you learn.
Today is Tuesday, January 20, 2026, and it is a beautiful day to learn some English.
It is indeed.
Before we start our lesson, I have a very simple question for you, and I want you to just answer it in your head. How are you feeling today?
Take a moment. You can close your eyes if you want to. Are you feeling happy? Or maybe a little tired?
Are you excited to learn? Or maybe you are feeling a little bit busy today?
Whatever you are feeling, it is okay.
Yes, it is. We are just very glad you chose to be here with us.
We are.
Now, if you can, please help our channel. You can press the like button on this video. It helps us very, very much.
And you can also share this video. Maybe you have friends who are also learning English.
Yes, share it with them. And please do not forget to subscribe to our channel.
Learning English with Sophia. We want to help you every week. We want to be a part of your journey.
Okay. So today we have a very special deep dive for you.
We do.
We are going to talk about a really important topic. We are going to talk about how to speak English with confidence.
Confidence. You know, that is such a big word. Many students, they know the grammar, they know many vocabulary words.
Right.
But then when they try to speak, they feel afraid or shy.
I know that feeling so well. I feel that way when I try to speak a new language. My heart, it beats very fast. My hands start to shake. I'm just so afraid I will make a mistake.
And that is a very, very normal feeling. So today, our mission is to help you stop that fear.
Okay.
We want to help you understand English clearly. We want to help you practice your pronunciation. We want you to feel brave.
Brave. I like that. I want to feel brave when I speak English.
We have some great sources to help us today. We have lists of words for daily life.
Okay.
We have some advice from a website called Reddit and also tips from a YouTube video about how to think fast.
Oh, that sounds very useful.
It is. We also have information about learning English with movies. And finally, some phrases for polite conversations, maybe at work.
This sounds fantastic. I am ready. I want to be more confident. Where should we start?
Let us start with the basics. Section 1, the power of daily routines.
Daily routines. So you mean the things we do every single day?
Exactly, the things you do every day.
Why are they so important for learning English?
Well, they are important because you already do them. If you know the English words for your daily life, you can practice English all day.
Oh, you do not need a book.
You do not need a book. You just need your life.
That is a really good point. Okay, so let us start in the morning. What is the first thing we do?
Well, the very first thing is to wake up.
Wake up?
Oh.
Okay. But I have heard another phrase, get up. Are they the same thing?
That is a great question. Many students get confused. They are not the same.
They are not.
No, there's a small difference. Let us imagine it. You are in your bed, sleeping. Your alarm clock rings. Beep, beep, beep. You open your eyes. You stop sleeping. That action is wake up.
I see. So I open my eyes, I am awake, but I am still warm and comfortable in my bed.
Exactly. You are still in bed. Now, a few minutes later, you decide it is time to start the day. You move your blankets. You put your feet on the floor. You stand up. That is get up.
Ah, I understand now. So I can wake up at 7 o'clock, but maybe I stay in bed and look at my phone, so I get up at 7:15.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is a perfect example. I think many people do that. I know I do that.
Me too. Okay, so now we are up, we are standing. What happens next?
Usually we go to the bathroom, and we have some very important verbs here. First, we brush our teeth.
Brush my teeth. Could I also say clean my teeth?
You could, but brush is the better word. It is more specific.
Yeah.
Use a toothbrush, you brush, brush, brush.
Okay, brush is better. So I am brushing my teeth. What else happens in the bathroom?
Well, after that, you might wash your face, use some water, maybe some soap.
The water is always so cold, it really wakes me up.
It does. And then a lot of people take a shower.
Take a shower. I have a question about that verb, take. Why is it take? Why do we not say do a shower?
That is just one of those English things. We use the verb take for washing. We say take a shower or take a bath.
Okay.
You can also say have a shower. That is also very common.
So have a shower or take a shower. Both are good.
Yes, both are very good.
Yeah.
Just do not say make a shower,
Why not?
because that sounds like you are building the shower with tools.
Okay, I will remember that. So after I take a shower, I go to the kitchen, and I am usually very hungry.
So you have breakfast.
Yeah.
Or you can say you eat breakfast.
What do you usually have for breakfast?
For me, I usually have coffee and toast. So I drink coffee and I eat toast. What about you?
I like to have eggs. I cook eggs, and then I eat the eggs.
Cook is a fantastic verb, and we can talk more about that in a minute. After breakfast, most people leave the house.
Right.
They go to work or they go to school.
These words seem very simple. Wake up, get up, brush teeth, eat breakfast. But how do these simple words help me speak with more confidence?
Well, this brings us to a very powerful technique. One of our sources from a user on Reddit gives this great advice. You must surround yourself with English.
But what if I live in a country where people do not speak English? What if I live in Brazil or Japan? There is no English around me.
That is okay, because the advice is to talk to yourself.
Talk to myself. But people might think I am a little bit crazy.
It is okay if they think that. You are learning. The technique is called narrating your life.
Narrating. What does that word mean?
A narrator is a person who tells a story. Like in a movie, a voice says, "Once upon a time, you will be the narrator of your own life
Can
story."
you show me how to do this? Let us imagine I am in my kitchen. I am making my dinner. What should I say?
Okay, so you should speak out loud. Describe your actions. You are holding a knife. You are holding an onion. Say it in English.
Okay. I would say I'm holding a knife.
Good. Now, you are cutting the onion.
I am cutting the onion.
Very good. Now, maybe you start to cry,
Yeah.
because of the onion.
Yes. So I say I am crying or my eyes hurt.
Excellent. Now, you put the onion into a hot pan.
I am putting the onion in the pan and then I'm cooking the onion.
Do you see what you just did? You practiced 5 or 6 English sentences. Did you need a teacher with you?
No.
Did you need a textbook?
No, I did not.
And did anyone hear you? Was anyone there to judge your mistakes?
No. I was all alone in my kitchen.
Exactly. And that is why this builds your confidence. You are connecting your actions to the English words in your brain. And if you do this every day, those words become very strong.
I really like this idea. I can do it in my car too. I am driving. I'm stopping at the red light.
Yes, you can narrate your entire day. It is maybe the best practice you can do.
Okay. Now let us talk about another tool for confidence. Our sources talk about something called sentence patterns. What is a sentence pattern?
Well, think about baking a cake. You have a recipe. It says you need flour, sugar, and eggs. If you have that recipe, you can make a good cake every time. A sentence pattern is like a recipe for a sentence.
So it is a structure.
It is a structure. You do not need to know all the complex grammar rules. You just need to know the pattern. Then you can change 1 or 2 words to make many new sentences.
Can you give me an example? A powerful pattern from our sources.
Yes. Here is a very, very good one.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to. Then you add a verb.
I cannot wait to. What does that mean exactly?
It means you are very excited about something in the future. You want it to happen now. It shows a good kind of impatience.
Okay. I think I understand. Let us practice it. I will give you a situation and you help me make the sentence with the pattern.
Great idea. I am ready.
Okay. Situation 1. I am very hungry. I see a beautiful, delicious pizza on the table. What do I say?
You say, I cannot wait to eat this pizza.
I cannot wait to eat this pizza. I like that. Okay, situation 2. I am going on a trip tomorrow to Paris. I'm very excited.
You can say, I cannot wait to go to Paris. Or even, I cannot wait to travel.
I cannot wait to go to Paris. That feels easy to say. Okay, one more. I just bought a new book. I really want to start it.
I cannot wait to read my new book.
I cannot wait to read my new book. You are right. Do you see the power in this? You learn just one pattern, I cannot wait to.
And suddenly you can say hundreds of different things.
It really is like a key that opens many doors.
That is a beautiful way to say it. It is a key. You learn the key, and you can open the door to many conversations.
I love that. But I have to be honest with you.
Please.
Sometimes I practice all of these things at home. I narrate my life. I learn the patterns. But then I meet a real person. Maybe an American tourist asks me for directions.
And what happens?
And I freeze.
You freeze.
Yes.
Yeah.
My mind just goes completely blank. I know the English words are in there somewhere, but they do not come out. My face gets hot. I feel stupid.
You are describing a very, very common problem. You are not alone. Our source from the YouTube channel Speak English with Class has a name for this.
What is it?
It is called brain freeze.
Brain freeze.
Yeah.
Yes, that is a perfect name. My brain feels like it is a block of ice. Why does this happen to us?
Well, the source explains that it happens because of fear. It is the fear of making a mistake. You want to be perfect.
Yes, I do. I want to speak perfect English. I do not want the tourist to think I am bad at English.
So your brain is trying to build what the video calls a 5-star sentence. It is checking the grammar, checking the pronunciation, searching for the perfect vocabulary word, you are thinking too much.
And while my brain is doing all that work, I'm just standing there, silent. And the tourist is just waiting.
Exactly. So the advice is, stop trying to be perfect. You must not try to make a 5-star sentence.
But is it okay if I am not perfect?
It is absolutely okay. Your goal is not perfection. Your goal is to get your point across.
Get your point across. What does that mean?
It means the other person understands your main idea. It is about communication, not perfection. That is the only thing that matters.
So I do not need to use long, beautiful, complicated words.
No. In fact, simple is better. Use short sentences. Use simple sentence structures.
Can you give me an example?
Of course. Imagine you are in a restaurant. You are thirsty. You want some water. You could try to build a perfect sentence like, "Excuse me, sir, would it be at all possible for me to have a glass of water, please?"
Wow, that is a long sentence. I think my brain would freeze trying to say that.
It might. And if you freeze, you get no water. But what if you just smile and say, "Water, please"? Do you get the water?
Yes. The waiter will understand that.
You got your point across. You succeeded.
Water, please. It is simple. It is polite. And I know I can say it without fear.
Exactly. So when you feel nervous, go back to simple English. Subject, verb, object. I want water. I am hungry. I like this shirt.
That makes me feel much calmer. But what if I really do need a moment to think? I do not want to be silent, but I need, 5 seconds to find the right word.
In that situation, our sources suggest using filler words. These are small words or phrases that buy you time. They fill the silence.
You mean like saying or
Yes. Is okay. But there are even better ones. You can sound very natural if you use a phrase like, "let me think," or, well.
Let me think. I like that. It tells the other person, please wait, my brain is working.
It does. Let us practice. I will ask you a question that makes you think. I want you to use a filler phrase before you answer.
Okay, I'm ready.
What is your favorite memory from when you were a child?
Oh, that is a good question. Let me think. My favorite memory is probably playing in the park with my brother.
See? That was perfect.
Yeah.
You paused, you said, "let me think," and it gave your brain time to find the answer.
And it did not feel strange or awkward.
Not at all. It felt natural. Another trick is to repeat the question back to the person.
Repeat the question.
Yes. If I ask you, "what did you do yesterday?" and your brain freezes, you can say back slowly, "what did I do yesterday?"
What did I do yesterday? Oh, that gives me 3 or 4 extra seconds.
Yes. And you were speaking English the whole time. You are not being silent.
That is a really clever trick. I am going to use that. Okay, I have another problem that happens.
What is it?
Sometimes I completely forget a word. For example, I wanted to talk about a refrigerator, but I could not remember that word, so I just stopped talking.
No, do not stop talking. This is a perfect time to use a skill called paraphrasing.
Paraphrasing, that sounds like a difficult word.
It is a big word, but the idea is very simple. It means you use simple words to describe the word you do not know.
So instead of the word refrigerator, what could I say?
You can describe what it looks like or what it does.
Okay, I could say the cold box in the kitchen.
Yes,
Okay.
perfect. The cold box.
Yeah.
Or the machine for the food.
A machine where we put the milk to keep it cold.
Exactly. And if you say that, the other person will understand. They will say, "oh, you mean the refrigerator."
Let us play a game with this. I will think of a word and I will describe it to you. You try to guess it.
I love games. Okay, I am ready.
Okay. It is an object. We use it when it rains. It goes over our head to keep us dry.
Is it a hat?
No, it is not a hat. You hold it in your hand and it opens up and closes.
I know. It is an umbrella.
Yes, an umbrella. See, I did not say the word, but you understood me completely.
You got your point across. That is paraphrasing. It is a superpower for English learners. If you can paraphrase, you never need to be afraid of forgetting a word.
That gives me so much confidence. I do not need to know every single word. I just need to be able to describe my ideas.
That is correct. You are becoming a confident speaker right now.
I do feel better. Okay, let us move to section 3. And this is my favorite topic. Learning English through movies.
Ah, yes. Movies are a wonderful tool. They are fun, and they teach you what we call real English.
What is the difference between textbook English and real English?
Well, textbooks are great for rules. They are very formal. But movies, they show you how real people actually talk to each other.
Can you give me an example?
Of course. In your English textbook, you probably learned to say, "hello, how are you?" And the answer is always, "I am fine, thank you." And you.
Yes. I'm fine, thank you. It sounds a little bit like a robot.
It does. But in a movie, or in real life, someone might say, "How's it going?" And the other person might answer, "I am good," or "not bad," or "I am doing well."
I am doing well. I like the sound of that. It is more natural.
Movies also give you something very important called context.
Context, that means the situation, right?
Yes. When you read a word in a book, it is just a word. But in a movie, you see the actor's face. You can see if he is happy or sad or angry. You see his body language.
And that helps you understand the true meaning of the words. If he is smiling, the words are probably happy words.
Exactly. It connects the feeling directly to the vocabulary word in your brain.
Okay, but there are thousands and thousands of movies. Which ones are good for beginners? I tried to watch a science fiction movie last week. I understood nothing.
Yes. You must choose carefully. Do not watch movies that are too hard. Science fiction, old history movies, or very complex dramas are not good for beginners.
So what should I watch?
Our sources recommend starting with animations.
Animations? You mean like cartoons? Disney movies?
Yes, Disney or Pixar movies are perfect. Think of movies like Toy Story or Finding Nemo.
But are those movies not for children?
Well, they are for families, which makes them perfect for English learners.
Why is that?
Because the actors who do the voices speak very, very clearly. They pronounce every sound, and the stories are usually simple. There is a good guy, a bad guy, and a happy ending.
That is true. You do not get lost in a complicated story.
And if you do not like cartoons, you can try sitcoms.
What is a sitcom?
It is short for situation comedy. The most famous one in the world is probably the show Friends.
Oh, everyone talks about learning English with friends.
And there's a good reason for it.
Yeah.
The show is about daily life. It is about 6 friends. They talk about coffee, dating, work.
So they use all the vocabulary of daily routines that we just talked about.
Precisely. They use the exact words you want to learn. I am going to work. I am hungry. Things like that.
Now, a very important question. Subtitles. Should I use them?
Yes, you should. But there is a very important rule. We can call it the subtitle ladder.
A ladder. Okay, what is the rule?
Rule number 1, the most important rule, use English subtitles. Do not use subtitles in your native language.
Oh, that is hard. It is so much easier to read in my own language.
I know it is easier. It is more comfortable. But if you read in your own language, your brain stops listening to the English sounds. You are just reading a movie, not learning a language.
So I should be listening to English and reading English at the same time.
Yes, it is so powerful. Your eyes see the word, and at the same moment, your ears hear the word. It builds a very strong connection between the sound and the spelling.
And what if I am a more advanced learner?
If you are advanced, then you can climb to the top of the ladder. You can turn the subtitles off completely and just listen.
Okay, there's one more technique in this section that sounds very interesting. It is called shadowing.
Yes, shadowing is one of the best exercises you can do for your pronunciation. It is like exercise for your mouth muscles.
How do I do it?
It is simple. There are 4 steps. Step 1. Listen to a short sentence from a movie.
Okay, listening.
Step 2. Pause the movie.
Pause. Got it.
Step 3. Repeat exactly what the character said.
Okay, repeat.
And step 4. This is the most important part. You must copy the emotion. Copy the speed. Copy the music of the voice.
So I am not just saying the words, I am acting. I am a shadow of the actor.
Exactly. Let us try it. Let us imagine we are watching Toy Story. The cowboy character, Woody, says this sentence, "You are my favorite deputy."
Okay, I will say it. You are my favorite deputy.
That was good. The words were correct, but it was a little flat. Woody is happy when he says it. He is excited. He puts stress on the word favorite. Listen again. You are my favorite deputy.
Okay, let me try again with the feeling. You are my favorite deputy.
Yes, that was so much better. Did you feel the rhythm in that sentence? The music.
I did. It felt much more natural to say.
That is called intonation.
Yeah.
It is the music of the English language. If you practice shadowing, you will learn how to sing the language, not just speak it.
I'm going to try this tonight. I will watch an episode of Friends and I will shadow the characters.
That is a fantastic plan. Now, let us move to our next section. Section 4. Important phrases for conversation.
Okay.
These are very useful for polite situations like at the office or at school.
The first topic is polite interruptions. To interrupt means to speak when another person is speaking. My mother always told me that this is very rude.
It can be rude, yes, but sometimes in a meeting or a fast conversation, you need to say something. In English culture, if you use a polite phrase, it is okay to interrupt.
So I can interrupt, but I have to be polite about it.
You do. So here's a very good phrase to use. You can say, sorry to interrupt you, but
Sorry to interrupt you, but
let us practice. I will start talking about the weather. I want you to interrupt me. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay. So the weather today is very cloudy and rainy, and I think that tomorrow it will be even more.
Sorry to interrupt you, but I have a quick question.
Perfect. You see, you stopped me, but you were so polite. I am not angry at all.
That is good to know. Is there another phrase I can use?
Yes. You can ask for permission. You can say, may I say something here?
May I say something here? That sounds very professional.
It is very good for business meetings.
Okay. Now, what if I am listening, but I do not understand something you said? Should I just pretend to understand? Just nod my head and smile?
No, no, no. Do not pretend. If you pretend, you might agree to something you do not want. It is always better to ask for clarification.
What can I say to do that?
You could be very direct. You could say, what do you mean by, and then say the word you do not understand.
What do you mean by paraphrasing?
Exactly. Or you can check your understanding. You can say, did you say? And then repeat what you think you heard.
Like, did you say we meet on Tuesday or on Thursday?
Yes. That shows you are a very careful listener. It is a good thing to do, not a bad thing.
I sometimes have trouble with spelling on the telephone. Someone gives me their email address, and the letters sound the same, like B and P and D.
Yes, this is difficult for everyone, even for native speakers. The tip from our source is to use common words to help.
You mean like saying A for apple?
Exactly. Let us try to spell the name of our channel, Sophia. S-O-P-H-I-A. How would you do that on the phone?
Okay. I would say S for sun, O for orange, P for pen, H for house, I for ice cream, and A for apple.
That is perfect. There is no confusion. No one will mistake P for pen for B for boy.
That is very helpful. What about phone numbers? They're often very long.
The secret for phone numbers is to use grouping. Do not just say all the numbers in a long flat line. Put them in small groups.
Can you show me what you mean?
Of course. Let us imagine a phone number is 555-1234.
Okay.
In America, we usually say it in two groups, a group of 3 and a group of 4. And we use intonation. The voice goes UP for the first group and down for the last group.
Up and then down.
Listen to my voice. 5, 5, 5, 5, rising tone. 1, 2, 3, 4, falling tone.
Let me try.
5, 5, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. That falling tone at the end tells the listener the number is finished.
It is like music again. I am learning that English is a very musical language.
It truly is. If you can hear the music, it is much easier to understand.
Okay, last question for this section. How do I give my opinion? How do I say what I think about something?
The best way is to keep it simple. You can start your sentence with the phrase, in my opinion.
In my opinion, pizza is the best food in the world.
I agree with your opinion. You can also say, I think that, or I feel that.
I think that learning English is fun, or I feel that this advice today is very helpful.
Those are all perfect ways to start. They give you a moment to prepare your idea.
This is great. Okay, let us look at our final section, section 5, body language and culture.
Yes, because speaking is not just about your mouth and your words. It is about your whole body.
So let us start with the eyes. What should my eyes be doing when I'm speaking English?
In many English-speaking cultures, like the USA or the UK, eye contact is very, very important. You should look at the person you're talking to.
Why is that? In my culture, sometimes looking directly at the eyes can be rude.
I understand that cultures are different. But in American culture, for example, if you look at the floor, people might think you're very shy. Or maybe they think you're not being honest.
Oh.
Looking at their eyes shows you are confident. It shows you were engaged in the conversation.
But should I just stare into their eyes 100% of the time? That feels a little aggressive.
You are right. Do not stare. That is scary.
So what is the rule? How much is good?
Our source says to aim for about half the time, 50%.
50%, okay.
You look at their eyes for a few seconds. Then you can look away for a moment, maybe at their nose or their chin. You look back at their eyes. It is like a gentle dance.
Look away, look back. I can do that. That feels much more comfortable.
Good. Also, do not forget to use your head. Nodding is very important.
Nodding? That is moving my head up and down to say yes.
Exactly. When the other person is talking, you should nod your head sometimes. It sends a message. It says, I am listening. I understand you. Please continue.
It makes the other person feel heard.
It does. It shows that you are a great listener, which is just as important as being a great speaker.
Okay, now I want to ask about something that makes me nervous. Silence.
Ah, yes. The quiet moments in a conversation.
I hate silence. If there is a pause, my brain starts to panic. I think, oh no, I have to say something, say anything quickly.
Many English learners feel this way. They think silence means they have failed the conversation.
So, is silence a bad thing?
No, not at all. A little silence is normal and good. It can mean you are thinking deeply. It means the conversation is important.
So I should not panic when it gets quiet.
Do not panic. Just take a breath. You can smile. Use that silence to think of what you want to say next.
So if there is a pause, I can just smile and wait for a moment.
Yes, it shows you are calm and confident. If you rush to fill every second with noise, you can seem nervous. If you are comfortable with a little silence, you seem very confident.
That is a huge relief. I do not have to talk all the time.
No, you do not. A relaxed, natural conversation always has little pauses. You can enjoy the pause.
Wow. We have covered so much today. This has been a very deep dive.
It has. We talked about daily routines, why our brain freezes, how to learn with movies, polite phrases, and even body language.
Let us do a quick summary of the main points. We want you to remember these key ideas.
First, narrate your life. Every day, talk to yourself. I am washing the dishes. I am walking to the bus.
Second, use simple sentence patterns. Remember our key phrase. I cannot wait to. Use it to make many new sentences.
Third, do not try to be perfect. Remember, your goal is to get your point across. Use filler words like, let me think when you need time.
And fourth, if you forget a word, you should use paraphrasing. Describe the word. The cold box in the kitchen is a refrigerator. Do not stop talking.
Fifth, watch animations or sitcoms with English subtitles. And practice the shadowing technique.
Yeah.
Copy the actor. You are my F-Averdite deputy.
And finally, remember your polite phrases like sorry to interrupt and use your body language. Make eye contact, nod your head, and do not be afraid of a little bit of silence.
That is a wonderful summary of everything.
Before we finish, do you have one last thought for our listeners to think about?
I do. I want to leave you with a question from our sources. It is something for you to think about.
We are listening. What is the question?
The source material says, deep learning is the key. So here's the question. Is it better to learn 100 new vocabulary words very quickly and maybe forget them next week? Or is it better to learn just 10 new words, but to master them so perfectly that you never ever forget them?
I think it is better to master the 10 words.
I agree. Do not rush your learning. English is a marathon. It is not a short sprint. Repeat the lessons. Practice the same sentence pattern many times. When you learn something deeply, it becomes a part of you. That is where true fluency comes from.
That is beautiful advice. Thank you so much for sharing all of this with us today.
You are very welcome. It was my pleasure to be here.
And thank you, our wonderful listener, for joining the deep dive today. You are doing a great job. We are very proud of you.
Keep going. We know you can do it.
Please leave a comment for us below this video. We really want to hear from you. Which English phrase from today's lesson will you use?
Will you try? I cannot wait to. Or maybe, sorry to interrupt, write it in a sentence for us. We'd love to read your comments.
And remember to press the like button and to subscribe to Learning English with Sophia. We will see you next time.
Goodbye, everyone. Keep practicing.